Hello all, welcome back to my video and today I'm going to cover specific to the topic like speak confidently. So I'll be explaining you about 5 key steps which you can follow to speak out confidently. And before explaining about that, let me tell you like if you check in my previous video on the communication part, obviously you'll come to know why communication is so important in your life. So even a technical person who is highly technical, if he is unable to communicate what he was able to understand from his concept to the his peer members or else to the supervisor, to his immediate manager, then he will not be able to move on to the next level. So communication plays a key role, and as part of communication, this particular speak confident part is a very important one. And to get speech to be, in order to have a confident speech, you have to follow these 5 key steps. I'm following these 5 key steps. I'll be explaining you without much further delay, and you can follow the same. And moving on to the first key step, step number 1: replace the inner voice through affirmation. What is that inner voice? So I would say inner voice is kind of an inner noise. So whenever we are speaking out, we'll be having one inner noise. It comes to our mind, stating that what happens if somebody don't like my speech. So you will feel one more voice coming up and saying, I'm not used to it. How can I deliver a speech confidently? You'll get some more inner voice stating that I'm a technical guy. Why I have to speak? So all these inner noise will make you to stop speaking, and it will also stop you completely to speak out or communicate out your technical competence to the others. So it is always good to replace this specific inner voice with a positive affirmation. So how to put an affirmation? There is a specific separate video I have provided, like a legend affirmation. You can follow that, and that particular affirmation will help you to do practice in your daily life. So it will give you more positive mindset before delivering any specific content confidently. So with that, this particular key steps will help you out by replacing the inner voice with positive affirmation. Second thing is build a strong self-esteem through visualization. So what do you mean by self-esteem? Obviously, when you deeply drill down and understand how this particular inner voice gets generated in our mind, you can understand that this inner voice comes up when we were in childhood. When we are trying to deliver content, deliver what we felt to a third party or else a friend or else teachers, there might be a chance like you might be getting a feedback like your content is not good, you are not explaining things clearly. So all these things would have stagnated in your mind, and you might have got a low self-esteem, stating that I am not capable enough to speak, I am not capable enough to express my thoughts. So all these inner noise gets generated. So if you see, low self-esteem is the root cause for those inner noises. So how you will improve your self-esteem? This can be improved through visualization. So what is that visualization? I would have uploaded a separate video about guided meditation. That is a specific video will help you to improvise your visualization. You have to feel whenever you are trying to deliver a speech. You have to think or visualize as if you are doing that in a real life. You have to visualize the content in your mindset. So mind is the one which will drive you to deliver any specific content. So for that, you have to visualize yourself. So how to visualize? You have to think, I am a confident speaker, I am speaking confidently, and all the people or audience around them, around us, around me are loving to understand my speech. So you have to visualize that. You have to get into each and every minute detail while you are explaining the concept in a larger audience. And these things has to be visualized in your mind, and automatically while you are giving a speech in an auditorium or in an event in a large forum where multiple unknown peoples are gathered, So, or even in a presentation, a seminar. So all these areas you will be able to deliver confidently. So the second key step definitely will help you out if you build up the self-esteem through visualization. Third step, improve your technical competence. So what is that technical competence? So competence will bring you more confidence. So when you are high enough in technical competence, obviously the confidence level will improve while explaining that technical things in your speech. So how to improve the technical competence? There are 3 steps. You have to follow CUP. CUP is nothing but concentrate, understand and practice. So you have to concentrate on the technical stuff. Each and every concept you have to understand and practice it on a daily basis so that it get into your subconscious level and you will feel that this is a confident speech which I am going to give. So the confident level gets improved when you are technically competent. So competence equal to confidence. So improve this technical skill using this CUP method and you will obviously improvise your technical skills and from there you can gain the confidence to speak. Step number 4, be familiar with the environment. So if you understand this step, you'll understand how to speak confidently with a larger audience whom you are not aware. So whenever you are speaking with your parents or family and friends, you will be delivering or speaking out confidently. You would have noticed that. But when you are speaking out with a third person or else an unknown stranger, you will feel that inner noise coming up, popping up, informing that you are not a good speaker. You will not be able to express your thoughts. So all these things will come up in your mind when you are speaking with a stranger. So what you need to do is, before stepping into the dais and speaking out anything, you have to try to interact with 2 to 3 members within that audience, so that you'll come to know how the audience is, from where they have come to this particular arena, and what are their interests. So this will make you familiarize with the environment, and it will also help you to speak out confidently in that particular forum. So make sure this is followed for a larger audience speech. So make yourself familiar with the environment. And the 5th step, the final one, is speak to express and not to impress. Yes, my dear friends. So while you are speaking out, ensure the content which you are going to deliver is helping out the target audience. So that should be your focus. Whatever you are going to speak out should express the concept or content which is going to reach the target audience, whereas you should not focus on the impression part. When you are focusing on impressing the audience, obviously you will miss out the expressive part. You will get stopped with your concept, and that ultimately ends up in a low confidence speech. So follow these 5 steps. I used to follow this whenever I am giving a speech. So you can follow the same, so that you can speak out confidently in a larger forum, in a larger audience where you are speaking out with the unknown participants. And without much delay, I will repeat all these 5 steps so that you can note down again. It is replace the inner noise or inner voice through affirmation. Second, build a strong self-esteem through visualization. Third, improve your technical competence through CUP. And 4th, be familiarized with the environment. And the 5th one, speak to express and not to impress. Hope these 5 steps help you out to speak out confidently, and I hope you will be practicing this to speak out confidently in your forum. And if you guys like this video, please click thumbs up and do subscribe my channel so that you can view my future videos as well. It gets notified to you. And let me catch up in my next video. Until then, bye from Guru. Cheers.